Hello friends, I am R. Narasimhasai. Welcome to Curious Pharma. Currently I am pursuing M.Pharm Pharmaceutics in Raipur, Anantapuram. Here I am going to help you to complete all the pharmaceutics syllabus through these video lectures in the YouTube for free. For only this year we are giving the free education for the GPAT preparation in the YouTube. See, we're completing the whole syllabus by part in this video lectures. First, in this particular video, we are completing the tablets, not a complete chapter. We'll see first some parts. First, leave the tablet topics. Dosage form. What is a dosage form? Before knowing the dosage form, we should have to know what is a drug. In the previous days, in olden days, these means the medical practitioners are directly taking the extracts from the plants and treating the diseases they are occurring. But in the now modern days, we are completely extracting the raw drug from those plants or whatever the source it may be. So we are getting the drug, but this raw drug is not sufficient or not having the complete good properties to intake directly. So we should have to prepare in the ingestible form, like it may be in liquid or solid or gases, whatever it may be the phase of the dosage form, but we should have to take into a ingestible form. So the drug, which we can now call it as active pharmaceutical ingredient. For now we'll just observe the name of active pharmaceutical ingredient. I will be explaining it in further. So this active pharmaceutical ingredient is in a raw form, like we assume it like a powder. We'll be getting the drug in the form of powder. These it have they have many different characteristics, like it may be a bitter, it may be a toxic at high concentrations, or it may be having some different instability factors, like oxygen, when it come into contact with the oxygen or H2O, it may be having some reactive properties. So to mask all these factors for the and to prepare it into form of ingestible form, we have a separate research and development divisions in the pharmacy sector. They are formulation R&D department. When you come to the PG, you will be able to know what is the formulation on R&D department. So these research people will do all the researches, and this API is converted into a ingestible dosage form by adding some excipients, whatever it may be the particles we are adding. Then see, the dosage form may be in three forms, like everybody think a solid, liquid or gas, but here we are studying about the semi-solid dosage forms. It is not visible, semi-solid dosage forms, but we have some gaseous formulations. They are not direct gaseous formulations, they may be the liquids which are converted into the gaseous forms. So here we are studying about solid, liquid and semi-solid dosage forms. These were divided based on the stability factors of the drug API and some other physicochemical properties of the drug, like some drugs are only stable in a liquid environment, or some parent drugs should be directly infused into the body, so they should be in the liquid form. They cannot be like a solids or semi-solids. So based on the requirements, these type of APIs are transformed into the dosage form. See, we'll be seeing each of the type of dosage forms, solid, liquid, separately, and we'll be going through every detail from the micro level study, which is very helpful for your GPAT preparation. In solid dosage forms, we have unit dosage forms, bulk dosage forms. By observing, almost 90% of the concepts uh, can be easily understandable when we see the name and decode the name in it. See, observe this unit and bulk. Unit means a single. See, if you take a tablet, it is a single. Take any some, if you have any for chopsticks, it is each chopstick, like it is a single. So we have a particular size, particular shape, and particular, when in the context of pharmacy, particular dosage. So tablets, unit dosage forms means will have a particular dose in a single tablet. We have, for example, take a paracetamol 500 mg tablet. When you take the tablet, one tablet at a time, you'll be getting 500 mg of the drug into your body. So there are some other factors, not completely 500 mg is uptake by body, but almost 99% will be absorbed, and 99% of the 500 mg will be absorbed by your body. So see here, in this unit dosage forms, we'll have tablets, capsules, powders, pills. You may be getting doubt why the powders are placed in the unit dosage form. Either it is having very bulky properties and it cannot be taken directly. So because these powders are filled into the capsules. So in each capsule we are placing some particular amount of drug, let's say 50 mg or 500 mg or 30 mg, whatever the requirement is. So this is placed in the unit dosage form. See, in bulk, by observing the name bulk, bulk means it is no particular quantity. There may be some gaps in between the powders, like it is a bulk. We cannot say separately. So in that also we have internal and external based on the place we use. Like when you have some wounds on the surface, we'll be applying some antiseptic powders. These can be come into the category of bulk powders. Some insufflations are there. These insufflations are introduced into the body, like in a nasal sprays. They are particles, not a spray. The sprayed. These powders are directly sprayed into the nasal cavity. See, next, liquid dosage form. Here, liquid dosage form will play some of the major concepts, will play some of the major role in the society. Even though they are used less, they have very high potency, because will be suspending the drug in the liquid dosage form, and they are highly active, highly absorbable than the tablets. See, you will be getting some order of observability in further classes. In that, emulsions having the highest absorbable capacity, and also the solutions, where you will see here, these are all solutions. Before knowing the in liquid dosage form, you will be seeing biphasic and monophasic. Before knowing this, what is a bi or mono, you will be having solutions. What is a solution? It is the mixture of solute plus solvent. You will be learning this in your intermediate. Means a solute means a particle, when it is completely dissolved in a solvent, we can call it as solution. The utmost very less particle size will be observed in the solutions, but somewhat more, like you see here, 0.1 to 100 micrometers is the size range of emulsions. Less than 0.1 micrometer will be observed in the solutions. Like that, we'll have very less size distribution in the solutions, and it is somewhat more in emulsions, and more than emulsions, there will be more particle size in suspensions. So I think you have completely knowing about these solutions. Then we will come to the biphasic and monophasic liquid dosage forms. See, bi, here mono, bi means 2, mono means 1. Bi means 2, mono means 1. Like I said earlier, by just decoding the name, we'll be understanding the complete concept of the topic. Here, bi means will be consisting of two phases. It is dispersed phase or continuous phase and continuous phase. Say we can a continuous phase, we can also call it as medium also, because it is in more concentration, more volume or content. Dispersed phase is less concentration or less content. See, in this, both the dispersed phase and continuous phase are liquids in emulsion. It is the main difference between the suspensions. In suspensions, one phase is a solid, one phase is liquid. Liquid is the continuous medium, solid is the suspending solid medium. We'll be covering each and every of the concepts in a dedicated video, because emulsion and suspensions are some more important and very questioning areas, for very interesting areas to be questioned by GPAT or NTA. So we'll be having some dedicated lectures for both the emulsion, suspension, solutions, and each and everything here. So we'll be just introducing it, since it is an introduction section. Here, in monophasic, I think you understood this emulsion and suspensions. These are two phases. In emulsions, we have two phases: continuous phase and dispersed phase. In this, both are liquids, and one phase is suspended in other phase. Here in suspensions, one is solid, one is liquid. Solid is suspended in the liquid medium. This is the major complete brief of this emulsion and suspension. Now when come to the monophasic, we have two types in this. Monophasic means single phase only, but it is based on the application where these syrups and where these solutions are used. Here, internal and external, used in like ingested syrups, elixirs, linctuses, drops, etc. Syrups, when you come across this word syrup, 100% you can say that it is a sugar solution. Okay, sugar solution. See, syrup is 66.6% weight by weight according to the IP. According to the USP, it is 84% weight by volume. I think these are right. If there is any mistake, let me know this in the comment section. Elixirs, syrups, it is a standard values. You can get the direct bit from this syrup concentration. You will be this. The point was weight by weight or weight by volume. You should remember, because this is the highly mistaken area where we also felt very difficult when these bits come in the practice test, and also this got in a NIPER also. This is the very important bit. Even though it has asked many times, there is some high chances of getting in the future exams also. So you should have to learn whether what is the weight by weight, what is weight by volume. Here, see, I will be saying this: what is weight by weight or what is weight by volume. Weight by weight means weight in grams. First one in grams, in 100 grams of solvent. Weight of solute in grams in 100 grams of solute. How much weight is dissolved in 100 grams of solvent? It is weight means grams. See, volume means weight of solute dissolved in 100 ml of solution. Volume means solution 100 ml, weight means grams. You should know, you must and should know this. Why what is the weight by weight or what is the weight by volume. So this is one most important bit. There is a high chance we'll move further. See, next one, elixirs. It is very important because it is an alcoholic preparation. Here it is 3 to 23% of alcohol is used as a solvent. Hence it is very important. It is the one and only preparation where we use the high content of alcohol as a solvent, because some drugs are unstable in water or any other solvents. In other organic solvents, they are not that much suitable to be ingested. So we are preparing using alcohol as a solvent. So it is very important. See, write these important by hearting points where is a high chance of getting the bits in the exam. 3 to 23%. Here emulsion size is 0.1 to 100 micrometers. It is a direct bits. And link tests are the solutions and monophasic preparations which can be applied on the skin, and drops are like eye drops, etc. There is nothing important in this. Then external, these are all by just seeing the names you can be able to know what are they. See, lotions, gargles means we are ingesting into the mouth and gargling it. And throat pains, they are just spreaded. There are some viscous preparations, they are spread on the throat for the just upper throat infections. We are using this type of dosage form for the upper throat infections. And mouthwashes, sprays, eye lotions, eye drops, nasal drops, etc. These are all not that much important for the preparation. See, next, semi-solid preparations. Here there are two areas where there is more chances for the prone of the bit in NIPER or a GPAT. Suppositories and pessaries. Pessaries are not that much important. Suppositories are one of the most important areas where there is high chances. Suppositories means these are inserted into the cavities in other body cavities like vagina. It's not vagina. They are inserted into the rectum, anus, etc. In this etc. word there is some other cavities also, but I will be knowing completely clearly the topic, and I will be explaining each and every concept in the further lectures. So up to now, suppositories is a semi-solid dosage form which will be dissolved at our body temperatures. See, at room temperature they are solid. When it is inserted into the body cavity, based on the temperature in the body cavity, it will be at our body temperature, it will be dissolved. So will be absorbing, the drug is absorbed into the body. Here ointments, creams, jellies, paste, etc. These all are semi-solid preparations. They're somewhat more viscous in nature. Successfully we have completed the dosage forms. So I think that you will be having complete clarity about what are the dosage forms, types of dosage forms, and each and every type we have completely covered almost all the areas which are very important for the GPAT. So you write the running notes for this topic so that you will be able to know the complete picture of the dosage forms. Then let's come into our main topic, tablets. This is the tablets where this is the topic where we should have to start. But before that, I have completed the complete basics, like a foundation to what we should have to study, what we should have to know before knowing what is a tablet. Now, see, just I will read the point that I have mentioned here. Tablet is a solid unit dosage form. Solid unit dosage form. in which a single precise amount of dose can be administered. Single precise dose of amount of dose is administered. Here, I will say one single point not related to this tablet. Keywords. एक काम है keywords पकड़ने का. First, you should have to observe the keywords. These keywords will make you understand the concept clearly, and you will be solving the bits at accurate level. Here, solid. This says that tablet is a solid dosage form. Unit means at a single time we are taking at a particular precise amount of dose at a particular time, at a given time. Dosage form in which single precise dose. Unit, single. See, when you see these important keywords, you will be knowing you will be absorbing the concept completely. Then, why is a tablet? See, when you go into the market or any hospital, you will be watching that there are many tablets. Not as when you see the ratio between the tablets and the liquid dosage forms like tonics, syrups, elixirs, etc., almost 80 to 85% of the market formulations are in the tablets. Why? Can anyone think why they are this much quantity we are preparing these tablets? There might be a huge advantages. See here, advantages. We have many advantages than disadvantages. That is why we are preparing around 85% of the complete marketed formulations into a tablet formulation. So, we'll see each and every advantage. First, taste masking. In the beginning of the chapter, when I'm explaining about the API, will you remember? Active pharmaceutical ingredient. When we abstract or extract it from the nature, it is in a powder form or liquid or whatever. It might be not that much good to take ingested, because they might be toxic at high concentrations, or they might be very bitter in taste, or even some of them are not that much having good odor, or they may cause some nausea, vomiting, or skin sensitivity issues. There are many problems like physicochemical properties, stability, and many factors. So here in the first point, taste means they might be having the bitter and bad taste, which can cause nausea or vomiting when we are ingested. So taste is masked by using the excipient, because you see tablets are prepared along with the API. We are using the excipients. We are studying further about the excipients, very detailed, that you cannot imagine that how much excipients are used for a single tablet. See, you will be wondering when in some drug like telmisartan is taken in 40 mg. Only 40 mg dose is given in a single tablet. 40 mg means with your hand you cannot imagine that you cannot able to take that much a small dose. You should have to increase the bulk of the size of the tablet. So you should add the excipients. So there are many. You will be wondering when you are able to knowing about the complete excipients chapter. We'll see further here. Taste masking is the first point. Next, second point, precise dose. As from the beginning I'm saying it, solid unit. Unit means precise dose can be taken at a time, at a particular moment. See, when you go to the everybody is getting the fever or common cough or cold. You are going to the doctor will be suggesting some drugs like paracetamol or some citrazine, etc. You will be taking on your own at one tablet morning and one tablet evening. That means you are taking the particular dose at morning and particular dose at evening. That is required dose. Means that means precise dose you are taking at a time. Next, least content variability. See, around lakhs and lakhs of tablets are manufactured within a day, and within a batch around 10 to 15 lakhs tablets are there within a batch. So if you analyze some random samples, you will be getting the results that plus or minus 5% only, plus minus 5% difference in the concentration. Around 99.99% dosage is present. I mean 99.99% dose of the label claim is present in the tablet. So least content, and I mean there is no difference in each and every of the tablet that we are getting into the market. So we'll be taking complete prescribed dose at a time. Next, patient self administration. Like I said in the previous example, when you got some cough or cold, common cold, and you went to the doctor, he will be prescribing you some tablets. You the doctor is not with you at the complete doctor may not be able to present at every time when you are taking the tablet, because there is a simple thing. You will be in your home and you're taking your own tablet with your bare hands and using some water. You will be swallowing it. So there is no need of assistance of any tablet or reputed medical practitioner. So it is an important thing. Like when compared with the liquid infusions or some injections, there should be need of some medical practitioners, because they are ingested into the veins. To identify the veins, it is not possible for you to identify them. So self administration is possible with the tablets without any presence of a doctor. Easy packaging and transport. It is one of the most important advantage for the tablets. When you take the capsules or liquids or some semi-solids or gases, for their transport we need some sophisticated packaging techniques. Like when you transport the liquids, we should need some bottles. They may be made of glass or metal, or sometimes plastic also. So for this liquid dosage forms, for this liquids we need sophisticated packaging. For semi-solids also we use the plastics or glass or something. For capsules also, they're somewhat different. They have only they are not tamper proof. Otherwise they are also good for transport. Means why this transport topic is came here. See, industry is placed at a place where the complete resources, human resource, etc. are completely available, and also the governmental support also should be there to place in industry. And by taking all these factors into consideration, a factory or industry is placed at one place. Take the common example, paracetamol. If a plant manufacturing the paracetamol is placed at Tamil Nadu, but see, this same tablet is observed all over the country India, sometimes also in other countries. Why? Export. That means something is transported from here Tamil Nadu to India, Delhi, or maybe Hyderabad, or maybe some Lucknow, and it is from here it is transported through the sea route or flight or some other by road transport also to the other countries. That means these tablets are transported throughout the world from a top-notch place like Tamil Nadu. That means they should be subjected to many stressful conditions. For liquids, semi-solids, we are preparing some sophisticated packaging techniques. They may be breaked during the transport. So these problems are not went to through complete topic because they're not this is not that much important topic, so I'm not going to this. So that is not that much important for the tablets. Easy transport. Next, stable in solid. Here, see, before going to stability, we should have to see H2O. I think everybody knowing what is H2O. It is water. It is having the capacity to grow the life in it. As we know, the life is started in the H2O since the beginning of the earth. So it is having the capability of producing reactions and guiding the reactions, and also providing medium for the reactions. So H2O is the one of the major content which is responsible for the oxidative reactions or some microbial growth, etc. So since we are preparing the solid dosage form, the water content, H2O content, is almost zero. I cannot say it is it is completely zero, almost zero, because some percentage of moisture will be there, but it is negligible. So almost zero. So it is having zero risk of attacking by the microbials or some other oxidative reactions because of the moisture content. So there is we are not having any of the instability factors because of the moisture. This tamper proof I have explained. When compared to the capsules, there is no problem of tamper. They are tamper proof. Tablets are tamper proof, cost effective and economical. See here in this I have to say one point. Tablets are prepared by just having we are preparing the granules, and granules are subjected to compression. See how simple is the process. How simple. We are just having only one process called granulation. When it is also a difficult process, it is involving many steps, even though but when you come to the liquid or semi-solid preparations or some other capsule preparations, they are involving many complicated steps and many equipments involving. But for this, we'll be having only one punching equipment and mixtures and drying equipment. That's it. These three equipments are sufficient to manufacture a tablet. So it is very easy to prepare a tablet. So less equipment, less time, and less human resource are required. So it is cost effective and more economical. That is why we are able to manufacture lakhs and lakhs of tablets within a very less amount of time. So it is cost effective and economical. It might be, no, not might be, it is one of the biggest reason why most of the tablets are most of the dosage forms are tablets. With this one point, we can able to conclude completely that why the most of the dosage forms are tablets, since the money is the ultimate factor for everything. Light and compact, easy swallowing, these are not important topics. Best combined properties: chemical, mechanical, microbiological stability of all oral dosage forms. Like I said earlier, these are more stable and more not prone to much reactions. These are the huge advantages that are involved in the tablets. Disadvantages: here, even though we have this much in everything, not only the tablets, in everything we are having the disadvantages. Like, see, poor wetting capacity, slow dissolution. Means in the tablet formulation, we are using the punching equipment. That means the granules or powders, whatever we are using to compress, is what we are going to compress is subjected to some pressure to consolidate the things. So the particles are deformed and adjusted to the particular closed and tightly closed in a particular environment. So for the see here I'll saying one simple process how the tablet is converted and absorbed, so that you will be able to understand what is the dissolution, disintegration, like that. First, tablet, when it is ingested, it is disintegrated, then dissolution, then absorbed. These are the simple steps that are involved in the tablet absorption. First, the tablet should be dissolved in GI contents, means GI fluids like gastric acid, etc. GI fluids, so that tablet should be disintegrated. For this dissolution, H2O should penetrate into the tablet. H2O should penetrate into the tablet so that it will deaggregate the particles and the tablet will be disintegrated. For that penetration, it will be more hard for H2O because we used compression technique. We see first the particles, when in the it is assume this as a cavity, the powder particles are placed in the cavity like this. They are with the more spaces between them. These are red colors are spaces. See, when we compressed, the spaces between the particles is reduced. See, when we compare here more spaces are there. When the pressure is applied, the spaces between the particles is reduced and the tablet mass is consolidated and the density of the tablet also increased. For the penetration of water, it requires more energy for the H2O to penetrate into the tablet. So it is hard to penetrate the H2O into the tablet, so it is difficult. Slower dissolution and poor wetting. Wetting means attacking capability of H2O, and difficult or impossible to be formulated in the tablet dosage form. I mean, drugs have poor wetting and slow dissolution are difficult to impossible to be in the tablet dosage form. Yet the complete concept I have said you is the wetting of the tablet. Wetting of the tablet is based on the property of the drug and the excipients that are used in the tablet manufacturing. Then bitter tasting drugs are not suitable. Like I said earlier, bitter tasting drugs may cause the nausea and vomiting for the nausea or vomiting. Then drugs with different order. better testing, oxygen relative humidity, acidity, these all topics in the advantages itself. So by studying just this simple slide, you will be able to knowing everything about the tablet, advantages, disadvantages, what is a tablet, dosage form, everything. So here it is time around 40 minutes. So here we'll end this chapter. For in the next part, we'll be completing the types of tablets. We're not going to complete topic. We're going to complete some topics at one lecture and some in other lectures, because it is a huge topic, so it will take more time. Then, okay, friends, here we'll end the lecture. Thank you so much for Sai Teja bro for giving this wonderful opportunity to me to prove myself. Thank you one and all.